Medic. Gotta find a goddamn medic! Oh, that bitch! Blake, she was pregnant. You gunned her down. Yeah, that's right. Pregnant woman gunned her down. Bang. And you know what? You watched me. You could have changed the gun into steam, or the bullets into mercury, or the bottle into snowflakes. You could have teleported either of us to goddamn Australia, but you didn't lift a finger. You don't really give a damn about human beings. I've watched you. You never cared about what's-her-name, Janie Slater, even before you ditched her. Soon you won't be interested in Sally Jupiter's little gal either. You're drifting out of touch, Doc. You're turning into a flake. God help us all. For as much as it hath pleased Almighty God of his great mercy to take unto himself the soul of our dear brother here departed, we therefore commit his body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. There's no need for panic. The police strike is being negotiated right now. Listen, you little punks, you better get back in your rat holes. I got riot gas, I got rubber bullets. Okay, that does it. You're a pig and a rapist. We don't want vigilantes. We want regular cops. 2 potato, 3 potato, 4 potato. Heads up. Look, I'm sorry. You haven't left us any choice. This stuff is dangerous. Please, clear the streets. The whole city is erupting. How long can we keep this up? Run, you suckers! My government contacts tell me some new act is being herded through. Until then, we're society's only protection. We keep it up as long as we have to. Protection? Who are we protecting them from? From themselves. What's the matter? Don't you feel comfortable unless you're up against some schmuck in a Halloween suit? Speaking of which, where the hell are Rorschach and the others? John and Lori are handling the riots in Washington. Rorschach's across town trying to hold the Lower East Side. He works mostly on his own these days. Rorschach's nuts. He's been nuts ever since that kidnapping he handled 3 years back. Him, Byron Lewis, John goddamn walking H-bomb Osterman, all nuts. But not you? No, not me. I keep things in proportion. I try to see the funny side. Drop that can, you little freak! I've seen that written up all over. They don't like us, and they don't trust us. This whole situation, it's horrible. The country's disintegrating. What's happened to America? What's happened to the American dream? It came true. You're looking at it. Now come on, let's really put these jokers through some changes. Who shall change our vile body that it may be like unto his glorious body, according to the mighty working, whereby he is able to subdue all things unto himself? I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, from henceforth blessed are the dead which die in the Lord. Even so saith the Spirit, for they rest from their labors. Lord, have mercy upon us. Christ, have mercy upon us. Lord, have mercy upon us. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Please, this must be a mistake. You have the wrong person. No. Edgar William Jacoby, also known as Edgar William Vaughn, also known as Moloch. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a businessman, a retired businessman. Lying. Do it again. Broken arm. Not joking. Oh, God, please. I spent the 70s in jail. I'm not Moloch anymore. I just want to be left alone. What do you want with me? Heard you attended funeral today. Why? The funeral? I just felt I should. I'd been thinking about the comedian since he visited me, and... oh, God! What did I say? How do you know Edward Blake was the comedian? When he broke in to see me, he was drunk, had his mask off. The guy was scared of something, crying. I sat in bed, scared stiff. He sounded crazy. I thought he was going to kill me. This was like a week before I heard he died. I guess it was his last performance. It's a joke. It's all a joke. I mean, I thought I knew how it was, how the world was. But then I found out about this gag, this joke. You're part of it, Moloch, old pal. You know that? If I thought you did know, I saw your name on the list. You and Janie Slater. But if I thought you were in on this, I'd kill you. You understand? Kill you. I mean, you fought that big blue geek. You know what his head's like. I tell you, who knows which way he'll jump if anybody messes with him. What gets me, I need never have looked out of the airship, never seen the goddamn island, never got involved. It all stinks. I mean, this joke, I thought I was the comedian, you know? Oh, God, I can't believe it. I can't believe anybody would do that. I can't believe on that island, they got writers, scientists, artists, and what they're doing. I mean, I done some bad things, but I never did anything like, oh, Mother, oh. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. I mean, what's funny? What's so goddamn funny? I don't get it. Somebody explain. Somebody explain it to me. And then he left. I don't know what the hell it was about. Funny story. Sounds unbelievable. Probably true. So what? You mean that's it? I'm clean? Clean? You? Searched house. Found Laetril, phony medication, made from apricot pits, outlawed 3 years ago. Please don't confiscate it. I have cancer. Cancer? What kind cancer? Well, now. You know that kind of cancer that you eventually get better from? Well, that ain't the kind of cancer I got. Very well. Copy down name of company. Report them later. You're off hook. For now. Keep out of trouble. Rorschach's Journal, October 16th, 1985, 42nd Street. Women's breasts draped across every billboard, every display, littering the sidewalk. Was offered Swedish love and French love, but not American love. American love, like Coke in green glass bottles, they don't make it anymore. Thought about Moloch's story on way to cemetery. Could all be lies. Could all be part of revenge scheme planned during his decade behind bars. But if true, then what? Puzzling reference to an island, also to Dr. Manhattan. Might he be at risk in some way? So many questions. Never mind, answers soon. Nothing is insoluble. Nothing is hopeless. Not while there's life. Paid last respects, quietly, without fuss. Edward Morgan Blake, born 1924, 45 years a comedian, died 1985, buried in the rain. Is that what happens to us? A life of conflict with no time for friends, so that when it's done, only our enemies leave roses. Violent lives ending violently. We never die in bed. Not allowed. Something in our personalities, perhaps. Some animal urge, unimportant. We do what we have to do. Others bury their heads between the swollen teats of indulgence and gratification, piglets squirming beneath a sow for shelter. But there is no shelter. And the future is bearing down like an express train. Blake understood, treated it like a joke, but he understood. He saw the true face of the 20th century and chose to become a reflection, a parody of it. No one else saw the joke. That's why he was lonely. Heard joke once. Man goes to doctor, says he's depressed, says life seems harsh and cruel. Says he feels all alone in a threatening world where what lies ahead is vague and uncertain. Doctor says treatment is simple. Great clown Pagliacci is in town tonight. Go and see him. That should pick you up. Man bursts into tears. Says, but doctor, I am Pagliacci. Good joke. Everybody laugh. Roll on snare drum. Curtains.